shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might miss it?
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty in cleaning today. We're doing some deep cleaning on this living room and also some basic daily routine cleaning, or even just like your weekly routine cleaning. I definitely am getting back into the mood of cleaning and get back into the full swing of cleaning and just keeping up on my house. And you know, it definitely feels good just to have a clean house again. As most of you know, that I had a bit of a, I don't even know what to call it, but I was definitely struggling. I think, you know, a lot of it had to do with the holidays, a lot of stuff going on outside of the YouTube world, you know, behind the scenes and stuff like that, and just a lot of stressors that are just additional to your daily life stressors, and you're going to clean. I did a few things here and there, but not any real deep cleaning, and so we're still trying to get back into that, trying to get things just cleaned up and taken care of. And so you'll see that in today's video. There are some parts in today's video that I am incredibly embarrassed to show you. But please know that I am a real person with real feelings, so I really hope that you guys will be kind. Usually you guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are fabulous. I love you guys. I have some of the best. You guys are like my friends. Truly, I know you guys are subscribers. You don't know me personally, but you guys are really like just some amazing friends, gal pals, people that, you know, that are just here to pat me on the back and keep me moving through my days. So I just want you guys all to know how much I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. I appreciate your comments of encouragement, your prayers for my channel, for its growth, and everything in between. I can't tell you how grateful I am to have all of you behind me, pushing me along. It's truly amazing. It really is. And anyway, so we're going to go ahead and just get some cleaning done. I do need to get some dusting done. That is one of the things that I have not done. I have not dusted since we put everything away for Christmas. So that was, I don't even know, did we leave our stuff up for New Year's? I do not remember. I feel like I took it down for New Year's. So anyway, it's been like, so January, February, and now March, and I'm just now finally dusting. So there is definitely some layers of dust in this house, especially on these shelves right here. These black shelves like collect all the dust. I kid you not. I don't even know. I don't know. They get so bad, and 9 times out of 10, I will forget about these shelves while I'm like regularly cleaning. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I get distracted or what. I'll even make a list. Like, I always have a list on my phone of like a running list of things that I need to do or things that I need to get done, because I will think of them while I am out randomly like shopping or picking my kids up from school, or, you know, just like randomly in bed sitting here at night, playing games or whatever on my phone, watching TikTok, and I will think of things that need to be done. And so I just make a note of that. If I make a mental note, the mental note will be gone. I will never remember it. So I have a little note app on my phone. So like, little tip from Tammy, if you guys have a hard time remembering things and you don't carry a notepad or sticky notes or whatever around with you, download a note app on your phone and keep a running to-do list. I'll even put on there, like, when I know, like, so as far as groceries go, I did just post a new grocery haul. So if you guys haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. But for instance, like on that grocery haul, I get the produce that I buy is basically to kind of get us through the week, or like up close, like for a few days, because you know how produce is. It doesn't last very long, and so I don't like to buy too much of it at once, and I will go back to the store and buy more produce throughout the month, where most of the items I show in my grocery haul are going to last us the entire month. So produce is not one of those things that I regularly that I purchase all together. So because I know that throughout the month, as meals come and go, I will need to purchase these things later. So one of those notes to myself that I make, I will list out like on different days. I list out like, okay, so like Wednesday, I need to go to Walmart and I need to pick up this, that, and the other. Or Saturday, I need to go to the farmer's market and get some like tomatoes and lettuce and this, that, and the other. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and then, or even a running to-do list of, hey, you didn't clean the fan, which you'll notice in this video, I totally spaced to clean my fan, the ceiling fan. And the other day I shut it off and I was like, Tammy, what did you do? You forgot to clean the fan, and it is so gross. Oh my gosh. If the shelves don't collect all the dust, the fan sure does. I don't know. I swear our fans get more dust bunnies on it than the ground. It's so crazy and funny to me. But so I was like, okay, mental notes. Next time I get up or get back to what I need, or a time that I can like pull out some cleaning product and clean the fan, I need to do that. So I did make a note of that on my little note app, or anything that kind of needs to be done like that. I want to, if there's something I want to film for you guys, I make a note of it. Like, I am very much a notes or list maker. And it's so funny because my dad has talked about my great grandma, his mom, being the same way, and I'm like, well, that's where that comes from, because my great grandma was like, or my great grandma, oh my gosh, she is not my great grandma, she is my kid's great grandma, she is my grandma, my dad's mom. What in the world? Anyway, she was literally the most organized. Like, she had all the lists going. She had lists for everything. And even when she passed away, you guys, my dad and I went to clean her apartment, and she had like the clothes that she wanted for her funeral. She had those hanging up separately with a list on it, everything. Like, this is the jewelry I want to wear, this is the lipstick I want to wear, the shoes that I want to wear with this outfit, and then it also listed out like, these are the flowers I want you to order for my casket, this is the plants that I want you to order, the music I want you to play, the prayer that I want you to say, you know, like all these different things. Like, she was such a list maker, and it's so funny because I have definitely followed along with that it was definitely a genetic that I have, and it's so funny to know different things like that. And you know, it's not even just that. Genetics are such a crazy thing to me. It's just so funny to come along and be like, oh, well, that's where that came from, or oh, that's where that came from. You know, do you guys have any quirks like that you know, like your grandparents or your parents also have, and it's just funny that you have them as well. It's so funny to me. But anyway, we are just kind of moving along. I hope that it's okay that I'm rambling, because your girl is a talker when it's with you guys, with my friends. I am a stay-at-home mom, if you guys don't know that, and so, you know, we moved to Florida away from family and friends and everything, and so your girl don't get out much. And so when I get to talking to you guys, I get to talking. But that was my gross part, you guys. I moved the couch and I was like, oh my goodness, and I need to move this couch probably like once a month at the very least, because there was so much built behind there. And then of course one of the cats threw up behind there and I had no idea. So that was all hard on the board. I was trying to get that off. I needed to get that vacuumed up. It was just so bad and I was so embarrassed, but it's okay. We all have those spaces that might not be, 100%. And that's just real life. And if you're not like that and you don't have any hidden secret dirt piles, I need to know what you're doing. Because good for you. But so that was super like, whoa, what is going on? I don't know where all this sand and dirt and everything comes from, but it was such a buildup. But we're also going ahead and getting these curtains dusted because I hate blinds, you guys. I do not like blinds, but these came with the house, and honestly, they're a really good quality blinds. And so we leave them up. I do hang the curtains up around them to just kind of, give it a little bit more homey feeling. I feel like when it comes to designing a room, there's just something about a set of curtains and a rug that just kind of helps finish the space. You know what I'm saying? And so we had a rug in here for a long time, but we didn't have curtains. And when I finally hung curtains up, I was like, yep, that is 100% what the room needed. It just finished the space. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get these curtains cleaned. I do want to show you, this is another embarrassing thing. I'm going to show you a little snippet here in a minute of what the windows looked like. One morning, I went to get my son to leave for school, and I looked out the window, and the sun was shining just right where we could see like how dirty the glass was, and I was like, whoa. What happened here? I need to clean the windows. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these blinds finished, and then I'll show you that little snippet. Okay, so here you go. Can you see? Oh my gosh. So my husband sprays for bugs, and I think on the left side, I think that's what it is. It's all because it's all on the outside. Well, no, the left is all on the outside. The right is actually on the inside. And apparently the last time I cleaned these blinds, I must not have cleaned the window afterwards, because I'm pretty sure that's what that is all from. And I saw that the other morning, and I was like, huh. Well, okay, the sun is telling on me this morning. Tammy, you need to clean your windows because they are an absolute disaster. So we did go ahead and we're wiping the windows down, getting them cleaned up, and just, I felt so good about these cleaning these windows. I can't even tell you, I could have cleaned nothing else in this entire living room and just clean these windows, and I cannot tell you how clean everything felt just getting these windows clean. It is amazing what a clean window can do. And it's so funny because my dad has said that before. My dad is very anal about having clean windows, and he's said that before, even like house hunting and stuff like that. He's like, you think they could have paid to clean these windows, or clean them themselves, and to help sell the home. Because I guarantee you, if you are selling your home, clean your windows, because I like just being able to see so clearly out these windows and getting the track all cleaned out. Even though I forgot to I was filming and I shut my camera off for a second and I cleaned them, and then I forgot to show you the tracks. I wish I would have showed you because they were so gross as well. They just collect all the dirt. I don't know. I almost miss the old windows that we had at our old house because they didn't have so many cracks and crevices to get dirt into. They were literally just wood and flat, and you just wipe them right away. But these windows have so many grooves, and it's you just have to get all in them, and it's so hard. And I actually bought so Bissell had a steam shot that was recalled, and I actually finally replaced it, and I'm so excited because it makes it so much easier to clean the grooves out of these windows. So anyway, though, if you feel like you just need a pick-me-up, clean your windows. If nothing else, clean your windows, because I don't know what it was, but it just made all the difference. It also helped that I washed our curtains, and then I used, so we get like the scent beads. They're not scent beads, but they're like scent beads from Buff City Soap. I don't know if you guys have one local to you or not. I know there was one back home, and I never shopped at it until I moved down here, and a friend of mine recommended it to me, and she's like, why have you not shopped there before? They are natural and they smell amazing. So we do get like the scent beads from there, and then I just use it like a Tide Pod. But anyway, so that's how I washed our curtains, and I couldn't even tell you, with the windows open, the air blowing, the sun shining, and the smell coming off of the curtains, and that fresh air, and everything being so like crystal clear and clean, it felt amazing. That alone, like, and the feeling lasted for days. I kid you not, it lasted for days having those clean windows again. So if you're feeling like you just can't do anything, or you don't have enough energy for a whole space, clean the windows. Just clean the window area, clean the windows. It's a literal game changer.
Such a masterpiece, swaying in the spotlight, makes me feel so good inside. Oh baby, don't ever talk about the things that are everlasting. Oh baby, we won't ever last. Hope that we're in that movie when you teach me how to dance, and I'm just a young and foolish, begs for a second chance. I'm doing clumsy pirouettes.
And then just a quick tip from Tammy. If you guys have been here, you already know this tip, but if you're new, I love sharing this tip because it is a total game changer for me. Curtains always shrink. It's like a never fail. Curtains always shrink, or they end up wrinkled or whatever when you send them through the dryer. My biggest tip to you, wash your curtains and hang them up wet. Now, they're not going to be dripping or anything like that. I run my curtains on a regular cycle in the washer, like I do our clothes, and they always come out perfect. They come out clean, and they're not dripping wet or anything like that. They're like, you can't even wring water out of them. They're that, not necessarily dry, but you know what I mean? They're not like sopping wet by any means. And so I hang them. One, it helps release any wrinkles that is in the fabric, but then they don't shrink and they smell amazing. But the beauty of that also is having the windows open and having the air just naturally blow, and it just naturally dried those curtains so easily. So yes, tip from Tammy, do not dry your curtains, hang them up wet. And I say that not for just regular curtains, but your shower curtains as well. I accidentally dried one of our shower curtains the other day, and my kids were like, Mom, what did you do? You dried the curtain, now it's shrunk, it won't fit. And I was like, I didn't even realize that you guys had thrown it in the wash. Like, I didn't even realize. I was just moving and grooving, getting the laundry done, and switched over, and I failed and put it in the dryer. So it is what it is. The curtain, at some point I would like to redo our bathroom anyway. It's the main bathroom. I have big plans for it. Part of those plans, I am going to paint it black. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I know a lot of people are going to be shocked about that, to see such a little bathroom painted that color, but your girl's going to do it. So I'm currently on the hunt for the perfect vanity for the bathroom. And that's where I'm kind of struggling at. So someday, make sure you're subscribed, because someday I will come back and I will change out that bathroom, or remodel it to a certain point. I'm not going to tear out like any of the tile or anything like that, because the tile work is actually pretty good. It's very decent. It's newer. And it's expensive. Let's be real. The real problem is that it's expensive. And so I am just want to do a little bit, I guess, more so of a makeover than anything. And so someday that will come. But speaking of makeovers, while we're looking at these shelves, I absolutely love these shelves. They turned out so good. I do have a video on them if you have not seen it already, so definitely go check it out. But you guys, after making these shelves and painting the kitchen, it has sparked more of me wanting to paint the living room. So I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to paint the living room. I do want to get some peel and stick wallpaper. There's one at Lowe's that I've picked out online, and I absolutely love it. It's giving more of a moody vibe, a colorful moody vibe, if you will. And I'm so excited. I'm just waiting. I'm saving up to build my budget for that, but I cannot wait. I am so excited to get it done. I don't know. I need the change. I'm tired of all the white walls and that. And so I love these shelves. It definitely helped give the living room more character. I tried to be more minimalistic, and your girl's just not. It's just not. I'm not a minimal person. I like things and I like a lot of things, and I like to display things. And yeah, so if that's you, hey, let's go. Like, we can do this together. But anyway, guys, so we are just gonna go ahead and finish getting these cleaned up. Also, if you guys see my little book nooks, I absolutely love building those. It's like an adult 3D puzzle, and I don't know, they're so fun to build. Sometimes they get a little frustrating. My oldest has done a couple of the same ones that I have done, and she gets so frustrated, and it's so funny. It's like, yep, I get it. There was some pieces that I was frustrated on as well. And you just keep working through it. But I absolutely love those book nooks. So if you're looking for a new hobby, and you have a bookshelf that needs a little bit of a cutesy light up decor piece, check out the book nooks. I've gotten so far all of mine at Michael's. I use a coupon when I buy them. I've used a 30% off and a 40% off coupon, always ordering online. So, another little tip from Tammy, a little money saving tip from Tammy. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and keep moving on here. You guys, so it's so funny. That first part of the couch that I moved, it was a disaster. Y'all saw it. It was so gross. This part of the couch, I moved it, and it was not near as bad. Like, you would never know that these couches were... Like, I moved them the same time, same day, whatever, last time, and cleaned behind them, because one was, like, almost clean, and the other one was not. So, I don't even know. I will say, though, at some point, we need to get rid of these couches. They are broken. Y'all know how much I loathe these couches, or this couch. It's from Ashley Furniture, and I'm just gonna be honest, like, Ashley Furniture is not what it used to be. Our bedroom set is Ashley, and it's amazing. It's held up. It's solid. It's a beautiful set, but this couch is garbage. Pieces are breaking underneath of it. Wood pieces are. The cushions are just all smashed, even though I rotate them regularly. And I just absolutely hate it. I regret wasting the money on it, but it was the one that we could get the soonest, and we needed somewhere to sit. So we settled on it. It's what I thought I wanted, but I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go back to a leather couch. So I'm kind of, you know, again, that's another thing we have to save for. And so we're just sitting on a broken couch for now, but it's all good. Oh, there's my son. He's coming in to go potty or something. I can't remember what he was doing, but he has been enjoying the outside. It has been so beautiful here in Florida, in the upper 70s. And so it's been beautiful to just play outside, enjoy the outside air. But we are officially moving on to the 80s this week. I think today is going to be almost 90. We have officially turned our air conditioner on. Fred cleaned it all out, and got it all scrubbed and clean and cleaned out the coil and everything in the furnace area. Deep cleaned all the air vents and everything so we could get the air conditioner on, because we're going to need it this week. Like I said, we're going to be back in the 80s. But I am so excited. I cannot wait, because that means it's almost beach weather.
Why would I fight the things I'm feeling? Rather space out here next to you. Ooh, like astronauts, we're in the night sky, and we won't come down. Make every inch of my body wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got, 'cause I don't care.
Alrighty, so we're just getting everything put back together, going around, doing that final vacuum, so that way I can go back through and just finish mopping and getting all that done. You know, I will say it was so funny the other day when I was cleaning. And, you know, I clean with Pine Sol. I love the smell of Pine Sol. It also helps deter bugs and stuff like that. Since we live in Florida, there are a lot of bugs down here. So that helps deter bugs. And so that's what I clean with. I mop with it. I make a all-purpose spray with it. We use Pine Sol for everything. And it smells so good. It just smells clean. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes your house smell so clean. And I love that. But it was so funny because we had the windows open. So by the time my husband got home, it had basically aired everything out. And you guys, I know he didn't purposely mean it, but he was like, "Oh, you cleaned today?" And I'm like, "Really? Like, you can't smell it? You can't look around and notice that I cleaned? Like, what?" And I know he didn't mean it in any sort of way, but it was just kind of like, huh, why did I even clean? Like, what was even the point if he didn't even notice? But it's okay. He apologized. He was like, "Well, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. I know it's clean. You do a good job, like, taking care of the house." But it was just so funny. I just had to share that with you guys. So, you know, cleaning with Pine Sol, if you have your windows and stuff open, the airflow that comes through, it will clear out that beautiful scent of Pine Sol. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and finish up here. I do hope that you guys will stick around. You'll subscribe if you haven't. I think we're going to have a little bit more cleaning next week. And then we will be moving outside. We are going to be planting some flowers, pressure washing, the sidewalks and stuff all need pressure wash. The outside really just needs a deep clean. So I hope you guys will all come back and join me in our next videos. Thank you again so much for watching today's video. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. And we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Really won't be pretty when it ends.